alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Here's your friend, the scientist Mohammed Marwan, or you can call me Santeso. I love to share my knowledge to others. Today, our topic is talking about the Earth sphere. So let's start. Hello, this is the Earth sphere. Let's start. The Earth sphere. We have four spheres. The first sphere is the biosphere. The biosphere is the living things. The second sphere is the geosphere. The geosphere is the land that we live on. The third sphere is the atmosphere. The atmosphere is the gas, the oxygen that we breathe. The fourth is the hydrosphere. The hydrosphere is the ocean, water that we drink from it. And I'm gonna tell you something. If one of the system had damaged or haven't tried anything, we can survive because they are connected to each other. If there is no geosphere, we cannot walk. How will stay on it because we are the geosphere is down us, and if we don't have atmosphere, we can't breathe. We will die. And if we don't have hydrosphere, we can't drink water. And if we don't have biosphere, we will not be any living thing. Okay, I'm gonna enter to the biosphere. Let's start. Biosphere. The sphere that includes all living organisms, for example plants, animals, microbes, bacteria, and humans. So, the biosphere is the bacteria and the human, and the plants and the animal and microbes. So, it is living things. So, we are biosphere. The animal is a biosphere. The plants is biosphere. So, the biosphere is all living things, and the earth is living things. The geosphere, the second sphere. The geosphere is the Earth system that includes rock, soil, sediment, mountains, and volcanoes that we live on. We live on the geosphere. The geosphere have mountain, volcano, rocks, soil. So there's the geosphere. The soil is geosphere. The mountain is geosphere. Volcano is geosphere, and we live on it. The geosphere that we live on the crust. We have four layers. The first layer that we live on is the crust. The second is the mantle. The third is the outer core. The fourth is the inner. Why we can't live on the mantle? Because the mantle is very hot. We can't live on it. And the outer core is very hot. And the inner is very hotter than all of them. And we only can live on the crust. The lithosphere. The lithosphere is apart from the geosphere. The lithosphere is made up of outer rocky part of the earth. The lithosphere is crust and the solid mantle. So we can say that we live on the crust or in the lithosphere because the crust is the lithosphere is the crust and the solid upper mantle. So the lithosphere is the upper mantle and the crust. Okay? Let's go to the third sphere, the atmosphere. The atmosphere is a layer of mixed gases that surround Earth. Examples of nitrogen and oxygen. So the atmosphere is the air, the gas that we breathe. We have many gases. We have nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. We have many gases. And we breathe the oxygen. And we have greenhouse gases in the atmosphere that help to keep the Earth warm by trap the sun heat. The greenhouse gases. What is the greenhouse gases? Okay, I'll explain for you. The sun, when the sunlight come to the earth, the heat doesn't go from the sun because the atmosphere is like a shield that traps the heat, and then the weather is gonna be warmer. So if we don't have this atmosphere, the weather will be very cold because the atmosphere let the sun heat trap in it like a shield, and the weather is gonna be warm and we can survive. The greenhouse effect. What is the greenhouse effect? It is like they make it like a glass. This glass they make inside it plants. This plant they can survive only in the sunlight, but if they are in a blizzard, it's cold. How the plant will survive? This gas that they made the sun only then the sun the heat enter it, and the plants will gonna take the heat. But even if it is in snow, no cold weather gonna enter to the plants. So this is the greenhouse effect. The Earth's atmosphere absorbs most of the UV ray harmful from the sun. So when the sun UV rays that is harmful for us, it comes for the Earth. The atmosphere doesn't let it to come. It let it to go from the Earth. It doesn't let it to come inside the Earth. So this is the atmosphere. The fourth sphere, hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is all water on Earth, fresh and salt water. For example, ocean, sea, pond, rain, and water. So, the hydrosphere that we drink from it is ocean, sea, pond, and rain and water. Also, the hydrosphere is the snow. The snow is a hydrosphere because what's the snow? It's water, but because the cold weather it becomes ice, becomes snow. Like in Antarctica, the hydrosphere don't have oceans. We have ice. So this ice is a hydrosphere because it's rain, but it's because the weather is cold, so it becomes a hydrosphere. The water cycle. Okay, what's the water cycle? The water cycle is the hydrosphere. Do you see the ocean? First, it evaporates. What evaporates? Evaporates means the ocean it become from liquid it become gas because the sun let the ocean water become gas. Then the gas where it's gonna be go to the cloud. The cloud there's gonna be another system called condensation. The condensation will let the water to be the gas will be water. Then there's gonna be another system called precipitation. The precipitation will let the water to rain, and then it's gonna the rain maybe it's gonna go to the mountains or under the ground. Then it's gonna be something called runoff. Runoff is gonna let the water move from under the ground until it come back to the ocean, and we have this cycle, and the water will never stop. Right now, I'm gonna give you an interaction between Earth system. Interacting two spheres together, it makes something like tree roots break apart in the soil. So the tree is a biosphere, and the soil is a geosphere. When it break apart, so it's interaction between biosphere and geosphere. Second interaction. Interaction between Earth system. Hurricane. A hurricane brings damaging wind. The damaging wind is an atmosphere and a lot of rain. Like rain, we like to say it's a hydrosphere. So the hurricane is interaction between atmosphere and hydrosphere. The interaction between Earth system. A volcano pollutes the air. Right now we're talking about the volcano. You know the volcano, when the volcano happened, we're gonna have rain. Not rain, I mean an air. And it's gonna pollute. It's gonna be an air that it is polluted. This air is the atmosphere, and the volcano is the geosphere. So interaction between geosphere and atmosphere. Interaction between air system. Rain is interaction between two spheres, atmosphere and hydrosphere. So when the seawater evaporates to the cloud, after the cloud is full of water, it rains. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Goodbye.